Okay, everyone. I think this is it. Welcome back to Dan Plays Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. I'm Dan. This is Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Peace Walker battle number 10, 12, 13? Who even knows anymore? We fought Peace Walker for like 3 years. Okay, Peace Walker battle 3.
Snake, you have to stop that data from being sent.
Yep. Briefing files. None. Mission prep. I mean, is it going to be the same as the other one? I don't think I need this. I don't think I need any of this, really. Maybe I'll bring smokes. Nope, I already had smokes. Maybe I'll bring normal grenades. Alright, start the mission. Prevent all-out nuclear war. Always have to be on the lookout to not George Bush and say nuclear war. Nuclear. Okay. Alright, what do I gotta do here?
Snake, you have to stop that data from being sent.
I think this is the thing, right? Like that's the lizard pod, right? It's leaking all kinds of gasoline. I wonder if this is what I'm supposed to be doing. It looks like it, but... Gotta watch the recoil. It's going up and up and up. Ugh, come on. What the heck am I supposed to do? This is the only thing I can shoot that seems to do anything, so... Alright, I think I am making a difference. Uh-oh. Let's just throw a bunch of these. Did I fail? Get into the water. If I can knock into the water. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing?
175 seconds. 170 seconds.
This isn't much of a battle.
165 seconds.
Am I supposed to do something with that? Oh, the mammal's taking back over.
60 seconds.
It's gonna cancel it.
155 seconds.
What I really needed to do is stop with time so that the other thing doesn't send stuff. Oh, it's singing that same song from before. Now what? Did I lose? What is this? I wonder what these butterflies are.
Boss.
That voice. What?
What's going on? That song. Boss. Is that you? How in the...
Come on, walk into the water.
A ghost in the sheep? She's drowning herself to stop the transmission.
Look!
Told you it was a fake, you
It's
dummy.
functional compensation. When the human brain is damaged, sometimes it recovers over time. Other parts of the brain take over the functions of the damaged parts. Mammal and reptile were patterned after different parts of the human brain. When those parts were assembled together into one, they must have become capable of functional compensation.
Sure, pseudoscience. Good for Miami. Good for Havana.
Her memories remained with her. Is this her answer? The song.
It's clearly not thinking rationally. It's not using its head. It's using its heart.
Oh my god, guys, it's a
This
robot.
is the fate she chose for herself.
Although I do agree that the boss would probably never nuke anything or cause like nuclear
The
deterrent
boss's
strikes and all
innocence
that.
has been proven. Do you hear it, Snake? Do you hear the boss's song?
You saw it, didn't you? When you went to space, that there's beauty outside of battle. At last, I understand. In the end, it was you who put down your gun and chose instead to sing.
I mean, this thing isn't
They
gonna
can
be
all
gone.
hear
It's gonna be
you.
under the lake.
I know they can. And your will shall surely live on.
The boss's will
That's
is.
what you wanted. So much that you gave up everything you had. But you couldn't achieve it. Isn't that right?
There's a peace sign.
And still, all you can do is sing. There's no peace to be found anywhere. And so, we can only keep on hoping. Hoping for the illusion we call peace.
That bandana was cool. I wish he hadn't thrown it away. Interesting. I'm not sure if that's the ending or not. Like I said, I think there's a secret ending or something like that. Time while sending armies must be totally abolished. Perpetual Peace, Chapter 1 by Kant. That's the dream. I mean, on top of the normal NNP stuff. Probably gonna get the credits. Yep. Well, that was interesting, I think. It's hard to talk about completely because I feel like I started playing this game like more than a year ago. I think I started when I still lived in Maryland, which is almost a year ago. It's like 11 months ago. So the interesting thing about a lot of Japanese media in general is that it's all very conscious of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and so these kinds of nuclear deterrent stories, I feel like they show up a lot, and stories revolving around nuclear bases, like Yakuza 3 involves military bases and stuff like that. I guess it's not really a nuclear base or a nuclear plant or something, but especially after Fukushima and all that, like I feel like it's all back in the attention, although this was before that. I'm rambling. So the question of what to do with nukes is always, I feel like, kind of in the front of Japanese culture. You know, every year the mayor of Hiroshima calls for nuclear disarmament, and you know, it's like that's the true way to get to deterrent. You know, Project Ito. I don't know what that is. I suppose I should look it up though instead of being ignorant, but whatever. Okay, SALT 2 Treaty, 2400. MERVs are 1320. Nobel Peace Prize, 3 non-nuclear principles. Those are pretty cool. Nicaragua, Sandinista, 14 political prisoners. Figueres, collaborating with the CIA. Ho Chi Minh, fall of Saigon. Apollos. Somoza, Nicaraguan Revolution. Somoza's assassinated. Soviet Union invades Afghanistan. That's a big deal for the next game. Emmerich becomes a father, names his son Hal. Costa Rican President Alberto Boba, permanent neutrality in Costa Rica. Gorbachev, Cold War draws to an end. Berlin Wall falls. Germany is united. The Costa Rican government persuades Panama to abolish its military. I didn't know Panama was also without military. That's kind of cool. I like that about South America. Outer Heaven. Is that a chapter of this game? It's not clear. Yeah, so now we're gonna have some credits. Interesting thing about the next sort of games that we're gonna be playing. I mean, I'm fairly certain that we're gonna have more Peace Walker, although I might grind up. I think the thing that I have to do is finish building Metal Gear Zeke, and then we have sort of this sort of final battle thing. Troy Baker there is going to voice Ocelot, and also Snake is changing his voice. Snake becomes voiced by Kiefer Sutherland from 24 and all that. So the next 2 games, Ground Zeroes and then Phantom Pain, it's going to be weird because instead of being Snake, which you've played for 2 games, or you've watched for 2 games, if you've been watching this in order, now you're going to see Kiefer Sutherland instead. And so it's going to be like, what? And then it's going to go back to David Hayter, who's voiced Snake since Metal Gear Solid, for Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 4, which are still left. Because 3 was the first one that we played, because chronologically 3 happens first. So this game was pretty good. I didn't love some of the things that you had to lose, like the ability to crawl and shoot and stuff like that. I don't remember if you could shoot prone. I don't think you can in this game. So it's, you know, it's engine limitations because of it was a PSP game. It wasn't even a Vita game. So just can't do it, which is weird because I think you could do a Metal Gear Solid 2, but I guess the PlayStation 2 is more powerful than a PSP. The mission structure is kind of interesting because normally, wow, that's really loud. Normally, well, you saw in Metal Gear Solid 3, you're just sort of going through the whole game, and you don't retool and come back and have little things every couple of 5 minutes. Phantom Pain is like this game. It has missions and all that from what I've seen from all the previews, and it has building up of a base and things like that, which is kind of cool. I like it. I like developing weapons this way instead of finding them, although you do find some of them too. And I like that you're sort of gated by the people who you recruit, so that's kind of cool. What I don't like that the missions are so short. Like most of them are just 3 or 4 rooms and then it's the next mission. That's kind of required because it's a portable game, because you can't just be like, okay, I'm gonna play for 4 hours in a row. Most people are playing on the train or the bus or whatever, so that makes sense, but I don't like it as much. And some of the extra ops are kind of annoying. The way that the story was presented without codexes, with just these tapes and people and Snake talking to people, I mean, I guess it's arguably just as dynamic as watching codec calls, like if you remember the codec calls from Metal Gear Solid 3, but it feels less because the pictures don't move, nobody's talking really. It feels a little bit lazy, and it feels like they're not really interacting with each other. It felt a lot like they were interacting with each other in the other game. What else we got? The characters, I mean, I guess the story is what I feel like suffered the most, because normally this would be a much more involved story and everybody would be sort of more dramatic. Like that French woman was really in the game for 2 missions. Amanda was important, it wasn't important. Paz disappeared for whole chunks of the game. It was mostly just Miller and Chico telling us stupid shit about fake animals. I like most of the cast though. I mean, Chico I'm giving a hard time because he's a little kid, but I like that it took place in Central America. I like that it had Spanish. You know, I think that Portable Ops, which is not technically canon but is kind of canon, took place in Colombia or something like that. So also South America. It makes sense. Cold War stuff makes sense to happen in South America and Central America. What else? Overall, I'd say I like this game. I'd say I'd maybe put it near the bottom of my list of Metal Gear games. The grading is okay. It's not like too big of a deal. I never really got into the Monster Hunter stuff, so that doesn't really matter. It's a little silly that we're looking at Assassin's Creed 2 staff. Let's see. I feel like some people get a little annoyed by all the ways that people's ancestors and parents and grandparents are part of the story, and then later in the future it's like the same people and they're kind of similar. I don't think it's that big a deal. A lot of book stuff. Looks like they cite a lot of that. I guess I remember some of it. Music. Excuse me, it's kind of late. Snake Eater. I heard some of that in some of the cutscenes. So the boss is kind of secretly the most important character in Metal Gear because, well, as you'll see, a big chunk of everybody's motivation comes from the boss and the way that people interpreted the boss's will. You saw some of that. You know, you heard directly from her in the other game. In this game, you can still see that they're obsessed with the boss, and I'm pretty sure that it's going to happen like that in Metal Gear Solid 5 too, although I haven't played it yet. Let's see what's coming now. Peace Walker. Oh yeah, we have to have a secret conversation.
Snake, you still here?
Yep.
Come on. Let's go back.
This is Miller, I guess, talking now.
Huh?
I'm done.
Snake, you don't mean...
I'm done looking for the truth.
What are you saying, Snake?
I was wrong.
Come on, boss. Everybody's waiting for you.
She betrayed me, Kaz.
Who?
She what?
In the end, she put down her gun. And when she did, she rejected her entire life up to that point, including me.
This is different.
What do you mean?
In giving up her life, she abandoned everything she was as a soldier.
And you consider that betrayal?
I won't make the same choice as her. My future is going to be different.
Then,
Yeah, that's right. From now on, call me Big Boss.
Oh, he's finally taking it in. He's decided that he's not going to take it sitting down. And this is going to be a big deal. It's yellow. It's really shimmery in the corners of my screen. Tuxedo. The illusion of peace. Trophies, 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 trophies. Saved successfully.
Got a sec, Snake?
Sitting at 20
What's up?
minutes.
It's about Paz. You know she doesn't have any family. She got a scholarship thanks to Zadornov and was living at the dorms, but he was KGB.
Uh-huh.
All signs are her scholarship came from the KGB too. Even if they let him go, she's not going to be seeing any more money.
Right.
Wouldn't have been much anyway.
So, I was wondering, what about letting her stay here for a while?
What does she think?
She says she wants to help out.
Hmm.
It would only be temporary. She's still in shock. Right now, no one understands her better than we do.
Okay, but Kaz, don't take your eyes off her.
What do you mean?
It won't be easy getting used to this kind of life.
I know, Snake. I'm not trying to turn her into one of us. You should talk to her yourself later.
Okay.
And, Dr. Strangelove wants to come too.
Strangelove.
Well, she's out of a job now, and she'd have a problem returning to England.
What, with being a
You
terrorist?
can talk to her about it. Anyway, you don't need me to tell you how good she'd be for R&D.
Okay, I guess. It's kind of weird. Whatever you say. I wonder if that means that we've recruited the both of them to put in our, there's Paz and Strangelove. Okay. Wow, she's really good at R&D. She wants the boss's last will. R&D it is. It's 2 levels. Support supply marker rank 3, so I can shoot it, it looks like. Claymore rank 3, magazine rank 3. Alright, this guy is, I'm gonna go with medicine. Or medical team, yeah. Alright, this dude, battle. She is intel or food. Her skill is home cooking, I don't know what that means. Or I can increase morale of all MSF staff. Okay, I'll put her in mess. That's pretty good increase. What's this guy? C. Sure. Alright, we had a couple things that were new. Let's see, supply marker. This is the gun one. Alright, we'll develop that. Develop this. RK, M10, M1C. 60 PKM. What is this? Nope, don't need it. Don't need a machine gun. Law, FIM. Grenades, I don't need. Smoke grenades. Supply markers, strike markers. Claymores, magazines. It's so expensive. Strike marker. Items. I don't think there were any new items. Oh, new level of shield, I guess. I don't want to spend on that. New level of T. I can spend on that, whatever. Okay, max other. Alright. Confidential document. Snake. Okay. So let's what was in here again? Mother base data, command center, R&D team, Rank S. Morale is okay. Sick, wounded, hospitalization. Making progress. Oh, this is just like sort of how far are you in stuff. Metal Gear head parts. Cocoon, pupa, Zeke. Player data. Heroism. 20 with no alerts. 37 with no kills. I think that's all the missions. I don't think I've ever killed anybody. I thought I got... Oh, I have 4 of them, so... Comrades, heroes... Alright. What's in the log? Okay. Let's look at what's here in the mission selector. I wanna understand what there's left to do. Some of the things, like if it's a thing that looks like it would be fun, I'm gonna do that on camera, but not now. If it looks like it's just grindy, I'm not gonna do that. Date with pause. Yeah, I'll do that on camera. Armored vehicle battle type G. What else we got? Let me go to regions, cutscenes, co-ops, extra ops, main ops. So like these I should have. Whoops. Fulton recovery. Yeah, that's the one that we just unlocked. And then here's base defense, which I never did. Date with pause. Cool. Was that it? Date with pause, and then I think there's also supposed to be a date with Strangelove. So these are kind of weird. I think I've read about them. You have to equip certain things that you can say, and then you have to say them and have gifts for them and stuff. I don't want to do that right now because I have to read up how to do it. I don't want to just fumble at it and be bad at it. Let's see. And then I think I have to grind Metal Gear parts. I don't know if they're going to tell me that I need to or what I need to do, but I think that's what you need to do. So anyway, thanks for watching Dan Plays Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. I'm Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. This is Dan. I'll see you next time.